Okay, you ready? Yes. So look, I got AJ on here from Spiritually and Raw, and him and I have been talking about this website that they turned me on to. For those of you who follow me on my channel, I've spoken a little bit about they have one program in there. I think anybody that's thinking about or even considering investing into cryptocurrencies or even foreign currencies really should consider taking this course. They offer a free 14-day trial period, and I think it's worth it. But it really gives you all the tools necessary, I think, in learning the basics and even fundamentals of cryptocurrency investing, as well as investing into foreign currencies like Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong. But it's much more than that. They have a digibank. They have a card that you can use, like a regular ATM card. I mean, there's truly. Did I get cut off there? Sorry, somebody's trying to call. There's truly a lot of tools in there, and I think would benefit anybody. Now, I'm not a fan of these cryptocurrency schools because I looked into them, and some of them are just ridiculous. The amateur person couldn't go in there and figure out what the hell they're talking about. So that's the first thing that impressed me about this website, just so you are aware. But it was more than that. They do analysis for you. They have this thing that's called, let me think of what it's called, signals. You guys I've talked to so many people about that. What was their opinion of that particular program on this course, Signals? And the guy said, you know what, they're damn near right almost all the time, which is amazing. But there's a lot more tools. I encourage you guys to go check it out. I did a video on it. Most of you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, go back and check it out. But there's another part of this website that I've been playing with. Which is where me and AJ had just been having a conversation about this. They have hemp oils. I mean, CDC oils, a lot of oils in there that I think people benefit from. But I'm the kind of person that says, well, first, let me try the product. So I'm trying a lot of their products right now. So I can, I don't want to talk about stuff that I haven't tried myself. So that's what I'm doing right now. And but AJ is the one to turn me on to it. I've been using now one of these products now for almost 2 weeks. And if I'm being honest, AJ, we talked about, we're getting up there a little bit older, so the muscles are a little bit more, still a little bit more sore. Man.
You should feel like so
now. Yeah. So with that in mind, I started using these oils, and I have to admit, I am really impressed with it. I talk about a lot of products that I don't use myself. So again, I'm using them, but AJ's been using them a lot longer than I have. You want to talk about your experiences at all, AJ?
Yeah, brother. Thanks. And thanks for having me on here on your show. I appreciate that. I really felt like, it'd be good for us to have this conversation. So really, help people understand what we're doing to just keep balance to say. But me and April, we've been using Pimpy CBD for a couple of years now. Right. And so, I've always felt like, okay, this stuff's, supposed to ground you. It's supposed to like take away a lot of the stuff that comes along.
A lot of claims. Yeah.
A lot of claims, right? I mean, I think a lot of people know about that. So I tried it. I tried it for a couple of years, and I felt okay with it. I felt like, okay, something's working here. Nothing like earth-shattering at all, right? And then I got turned on to the HempWorks, and I tried it. And so what I found out immediately was, number one, I had to take pretty much about 25% of what I was taking before. Okay, as far as what I thought was good stuff. This stuff, and then the other thing was, man, I truly feel like the things that I'm absent of right now, like I'm absent of like any type of edginess, you know what I mean? Frustration, none of that stuff anymore. I don't get that. There's the feeling of like mind, body, spirit. I mean, it's like that feeling of being a very balanced person. I got to tell you,
You said something though that so just so you understand what AJ is saying. I told him when he first told me, I was like, look, I've used those oils before. They were you know what I mean? And he's right. You spend a lot of money, you use a lot of the product, and I wasn't sure if it was benefiting me at all. I didn't really feel too much. So when he first told me about it, I was like, I don't know, because I tried these before. But he talks me into it, and I did. I went to the HempWorks in there, and I started using some of the products, and I was like, actually, these aren't bad at all, if I'm being honest. So, but everybody promises you the world. You go and you try it, and you're like, I'm not impressed. But now it makes you sour the next time you want to try anything similar to that, and that's what it was. So it took a little prodding by AJ there to just get me to try it, and again, I tried it. It's been on 2 weeks now. I used to have these really bad shoulder pains, and I got really bad back pain from something that happened a long time ago. But I noticed that the shoulder pains went away pretty quick, which I'm happy about. but the back pain's main for me. And already one half part of my back, it feels just fine.
That's
and
awesome.
The other part's starting to come around, so which is good. So again, I'm really happy about that from my own personal experience. But what you said, I agree with. That happened to me. I tried other products, and it didn't do what happened. And I know this sounds like a pitch it is for the product, but the truth of the matter, it is. It's from my own personal experience.
To you, and I knew what you were going through because I went through the same thing. And look, you and I have been friends for a while now. You know what I mean? We've been, we've been on air and done recordings for well over a year now. And I wanted to reach out and say, look, man, this is different. I mean, I personally, man, okay, so like the sleep part of it too. Then there was a whole thing, whole mind, body, and spirit. Like, so I don't feel like I'm working out every day, and I used to always feel like really tense and stuff. Like I don't have any of that at all. And then the sleep thing. So I started taking the CBD melatonin that they got. I'm like, okay,
yes.
Let me give this a go. And I got to tell you, it's awesome for me because the feeling I get out of it is that it's like I'm a 16-year-old kid. I don't even know I dozed off. You know what I mean? And then I just wake up when I wake up. You know what I mean? It's like the most refreshing sleep. But the biggest thing, I got to tell you something. I mean, look, we got to show spiritually raw, Pimpy. I mean, we're all about like raising the vibration. This for us, I got to tell you, man, I really feel like we're elevating our mind, our vibrations, man. I mean, you don't have those thoughts go through your head. There's none of that. There's none of that anxiousness. There's none of that nervousness. There's none of that. Oh my God, what if this stuff? It's just you're in a very nice balanced place right now. So that's what I was like, hey, man, you got to try this stuff, Pimpy.
Yeah. So for me, it's I'm insomnia. You guys will see me. I'll post videos all hours of the night. It just depends. Yeah. So I can fall asleep at any time and sleep hard for like an hour, maybe two, and then be like right back up again. Even if I'm tired, I just pop right back up. So when we got the CBD melatonins, I was like, oh, so let's try this. And so like you said, so I took one because let's see how this goes. I'm watching TV. Next thing you know, I'm waking up. I'm like, when the hell did I fall asleep? And it's like 10 hours later. I was like, man, I was so tired. I didn't realize how tired I was. Yeah. But that's the thing. So, I started taking one a night at first and sleeping, like sleep. And so it felt good to get rested. But, I don't need to take them every night now. My body's starting to get back into a pattern, which is good. But once every other night, maybe I'm going to start reducing because now I'm starting to find ways to go to sleep. But that melatonin is, man, good Lord, those suckers work really good.
I start my morning. I take something called, there's gel caps in there, and there's CBD gel caps in addition to the droppers that people are used to. But these things are potent, man. There's this one thing called coffee berry. Like every time I do a show, I take
I got that one. Yeah.
You got the coffee berry too? So the coffee berry, man, I'm like laser focused. I mean,
focused,
yes. So like that movie Limitless, right? But it's not like coffee in the sense of like caffeine because I don't drink coffee. And so it's just, I'm just aware, I'm alert, and I'm able to go through the whole day. My energy level is just cruising at a nice cruising altitude all day. I take that and then I if I feel like I need to, so that's how I start my morning. If I feel like I need to, then I'll take some of the dropper just if I feel like I need to kick it back in or whatever, and then the melatonin before I go to bed. And that's my thing.
No, it's impressive. If I'm being honest, it's impressive. I did get the coffee, by the way. I seen Prime drinking it. I was like, I got to try this, man. Yeah. So shout out to Prime. I see you drinking it. So I said, I got to get some. Let's see what it's about. Well, I'm a huge coffee drinker. All right. So the thing about that coffee there, it just, it tastes like almost like a combination of coffee and espresso, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah. It has great flavor. Now I'm really picky about two things: lasagna, coffee. So if it doesn't taste right, I won't like it. I'll bitch about it. So I tried the coffee and I was like, let's see what this does for me. And I was like, wow, the flavor is actually really good. Again, it sounds like we're pitching products, but we are, because the truth of the matter is I wouldn't talk about them unless I liked them. But the coffee was impressive, if I'm being serious again. And for me, who's a scatterbrain, it's hard for me to stay on one subject without, 50 others at the same time. But the between the coffee and the vitality is another one that we talk about.
That's good for your gut. So there's one called the vitality is really good for your gut. So if people have
and it drops. I mean,
right?
Yeah, it will clean you like you should be cleaned out. So I'd like to see, how long have you guys been using this for?
So, man, we've been using it. I will tell you the date that I feel like, and I'm not being funny here, but I feel like changed my life is December 19th. You know what I mean?
Is that right?
Yeah, swear to God, because I really feel like when I started using this, man, I feel like I found God. I'm like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to feel. This is what they say you're supposed to feel like. I mean, like everything, freeing, light, focused, no shit going around your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just nice and clear. You know what I mean? And you sleep well at night. A nice balanced well-being all the way through. I really feel like that. So that's why I remember that date very specifically, because I was like, this is great. Everybody
Well, just so I want. No, I want to tell people about this because I mentioned this before. So when I first went into the website where AJ sent me to look, I saw there was a multi-level company. Now, I'm not a big fan of multi-level companies. I'm going to get that out there. But when I started looking at all the products that they offer, I was like, what the hell? What are these other things? AJ's, oh, yeah, by the way, because, most people are focused in one area. I'm like, what they have a vast variety of things between discount trips, even for people want to travel. That's on there. They have a cryptocurrency, a foreign currency course on there. You know what I mean? They have the hemp oils, these supplements on there. What else was on there? Because I seen all kinds of things.
There's essential oils. There's okay. So I just ordered sprays, and so I haven't
tried those. Stuff for pets.
Oh yeah. I got my dogs on the CBD, man. My dogs. Yeah. Oh, my dogs. They're for those pet lovers out there. We've got 3 dogs. We have Pimpy. We have 2 Shih Tzus and a poodle. The poodle, when you go to hug her, it's like hugging like a polyester coat. You know what I mean? And it's like really like itchy. And so but now I'm telling you, man, it's like her skin. They don't itch. They're just like, they look like they got this nice sheen. They're like soft, like like a commercial, man. Like they came out of a Downy dryer or something.
Well, our pit bull has arthritis really bad. Mm-hmm. So at first she's being stubborn. She didn't want to take the treats for the dogs. But I gave her a little bit of the oil and I kept giving it to her. So she's walking around, because before her legs are a little bowled out from the arthritis, but she's walking around just fine. Now she's still a little gingery, but we haven't been doing it for that long. Because now she don't fuss. I do now. I sneak it in a treat and give it to her. So it's working for the dog, which is if you are a pet lover. See, my dogs aren't pets to us. They're like family members. So when our pets are hurting, I don't like to see that. So to know that they had a product there for the dogs, and I tried it on the dogs, and she seems to be walking a lot better, and we're just getting started. If it could do anything to alleviate her pain, I would be forever grateful for that, because, again, I love my pets, and I don't like for them to suffer. It hurts my feelings when they suffer. So to see her walking normally looking without all slow and bowled over, it will bring tears to your eyes if you are a pet lover. And we're just getting started. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen as we get a little bit further along in her usage.
I think she's gonna. I mean, if it's anything related to the human side of it, man, it gets better and better. And like what you were referring to earlier, you feel like you have to take less and less, so you get it in your system, and then it builds into your system. You know what I mean? Like anything, your system's got to get used to it, right? So it builds into your system, and then you feel like you take it. You want to kind of keep it regularly, but you feel like you don't have to take as much. But in the beginning, man, it's you get it in your system. You feel like it just wow. You get these wow experiences, and then your body will tell you, hey, do I need a little bit more some days? Do I need a little bit less some days? I mean, that's just how it works. It just adapts with your body as your body goes through a virtual motion.
Well, if you listen to your body, it'll tell you. But again, before I got sidetracked our conversation about the company. Look, there are a lot of people right now out of work. We know this. There are a lot of people who are stuck at their house, depending on what state you're in. If you're like me, I'm in Commie, California. So there's a lot of restrictions. And if you're lucky enough to live in a state that's ran by the Republicans, well, then you're running around and you're free and they open up the economy. Having said that, for those of you who don't have any jobs, my thing is this. I am turned off by multi-level companies. But if I'm being honest, again, when I went to the website and I said, well, these are people who are selling products that everybody likes. You really got to go there, you guys. Check it out. Play around on the different websites. The website, and you'll see all the different products. I encourage you to do it. It's free just to take a tour. But for those of you who are looking to make a supplemental income, these products just pretty much sell themselves. Again, I'm one of these people who won't talk about something that I haven't tried myself. That's why I told AJ, let me try these products first before I even start really talking about them. But, we had this conversation. And I said, oh, look, let's start talking about this. Let's let other people know. The first thing that caught my attention was the cryptocurrency course, but it's nothing And I mean, nothing like I thought it was going to be. Nothing like I thought it was going to be. When I got into there and I started playing around with the crypto course, I was like, wait, AJ, this is big, dude. He's like, what? I go, no, this is not like other courses. There's nothing out there like this.
With that one, man.
Yeah, I was excited. I was like, I want to share it. Now, the video I did was like an hour, 34 minutes long. But again, I encourage everybody to go check it out because it gives you an opportunity to see the different things that are inside this course. It's AJ knows. I told him I'm trying to find a course for my subscribers, something that can help them get as informed as possible about cryptocurrencies. You know, let's find something out there. I played around so many different websites, and I know everybody wants to volunteer me. Go check out this one. Go check out that one. Go check out this one. And I was like, no, it doesn't resonate with me as if I'm looking at it from an amateur side, as a speculator, as somebody who's has no idea what they're doing. It doesn't slowly bring you along like you should. When I went to this course and the way they do it, I was like, oh, AJ, this is good, dude. This is really good. This is
love. You called me like you'd met your first love, man. That was you know what I'm looking at.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's a really good program. And a few of you have already signed up for it. So congrats to that. I'll be looking for feedback from you. So what I'll probably do later on down the line is interview people that actually took these products, because I do want feedback. I want honesty. Even if you don't like it, I want honesty. Okay. But just do it in a respectful way. So I'm one of those people that say, hey, look, it's got to be fair and balanced. If there are people out there that don't like it, then say so. And let's find out what's wrong and see what we can do to improve it. But my overwhelming feeling is on that, especially like on a cryptocurrency course, is that people are going to get everything they need out of it. And once you're done and you feel like you've learned enough, even just the basics, then you have the right to just back out of it. Now, going back to the hemp oil side of it, which we're talking about, again, when AJ first told me about this, I was like, dude, you know how many different, I've tried so many different types. Everybody, it's the same thing. We tell people, they go, oh, you'll get like 50,000 people referring 50,000 types. I'm like, you know, I don't want to keep blowing money off something that semi works. Okay. But when we tried these products, I was like, fine, I'll try it. Stubbornly, I tried it. It took AJ a while now to convince me. So when I started trying the products, I was like, okay, so this does work. I'm not going to lie. It works. And the shoulders are sort of feeling good. Half my back is really good. The other part is still tiny bit tender, but much better. And I anticipate for that pain to go away as well. So, but that's just some of the products that are on this website. That's impressive. I mean, people need to go there. They have like vacations, you know what I mean, that you could get at a true discount.
Yeah, they got actually 5 different companies, which are, you know, we're still sorting them through all. But you know what? We were the same way and are the same way like you are, Pimpy. Like we don't, you know, we've had our show for 10 years and people bring stuff to us all the time. And we've never gone out and endorsed any product. But about a year ago, April and I were always like, man, we gotta find a way to get into the medical marijuana or the CBD business. You know what I mean? And figure that piece out, right? So we had our radar on the business of that anyway, because we knew that it was like, okay, this is it. And then and people would benefit from it if we could find the right one and the right chemistry. So when we found this, it was like, aha. That's why I was like calling you. It's like, man, listen, I hear the same shit you do. I get the same pictures you do, man. But listen, put that aside for a minute and just try this. And that's what it was like. And you know, and the as far as the I want to talk about that too, because you're right about that, because that kind of connected there too. There are a lot of people that things are uncertain for people. I mean, and you're having the opportunity right now to be able to share. This company's pretty smart, man.
Yeah, you're talking about the multi-level company part. So what you guys don't realize when you go there is that we're multi-level companies usually will pay out, you know, 10-15% of the profits to people. Not this company. I believe what I read was like 85% of the profits go to the people, which means you have a legitimate business. Okay. And the products do sell for themselves for the most part. I think if people just gave it a try, go in there and try the different products. That's what I'm actually doing. So as I go through each product I want to try, I write down which ones it is that I like personally, like that fits for me. So, but this also allows me to intelligently talk about it so that, you know, when people are asking me about it, I don't want to try to blow smoke up people's ass. I'm not one of those people. If somebody goes, hey, have you tried these ABC pills and they do this, you should sell it and we'll give you a big profit. No, that don't work for me. I'm not into it for the money. Anything that I want to talk to my subscribers about, it has to be something that I'm aware of, have experience, or know it's going to benefit them, or else I don't care for it. You know, here's the thing, AJ, as I continue to grow, become a person who's extremely influential, you get approached by all kinds of affiliations. The thing is, I have my own criteria. One is you have to be a company here in the United States. I don't trust anything outside of that. That's one of the things. Two is, it's got to be a product that I'm aware of, educated about, or I think will massively benefit my subscribers. Because again, we get approached by all kinds of people to push all kinds of crap. That's not what I want. I love gold and silver. I talk about Money Metals because Money Metals is a family-owned business here in the United States. I love it. So as I get people offer me different opportunities to work with them, I want to know about the product. So I get the product. You told me about this product, I got it. I go, well, maybe I shouldn't be so hasty on saying this couldn't be beneficial as a multi-level company, because the truth of the matter is the products pretty much sell for themselves. People just got to go in there and give them a try. That's what you should do, is just say, look, I do CBD oils, I do this, let's give it a try and see what happens. So I encourage you to do that, okay?
Yeah, it's what people are buying right now. I mean, the craze is there. It's like all the advertising is done for us for the most part. I mean, because pretty much most people know about CBD or have heard about it, and it's on their radar in some capacity. There may be like just a touch away from saying, oh, maybe I'll try it. And again, looking from our experience, like you were talking about, going from mediocre products to stuff like this, like I don't even know. To me,
they are good products.
It's just the best, man. It's just like there's nothing like it.
No, for you people who are into like Kundalini yoga, people who are into their chakras, go on, because they have like certain types of, maybe I read it wrong, but they have like some types of aromatherapy. There's like these oils that are really, really good, and they have different courses in there as well. So again, just go in there and look around. It's free to do so. I encourage you to do so. But also, don't be afraid to try a couple of products here and there and see what you think. I am going to be looking for feedback for those individuals who are going to, buy some of these products. But the crypto course, a few people is now already enrolled into it. So as you guys go through the course, I'm going to be getting feedback from you. I'd like to interview you when the time is right. But the course, it's I wouldn't brag about it if it didn't have so much to offer, because the information that you learn off this crypto foreign exchange course also could apply to commodities and stocks. So you're really getting a lot of knowledge in there. Also, they have top performers in there. These people that trade on there, cryptocurrencies or commodities and stuff. You see how they're performing, and you could do what's called a mimic. So if you have an account there and you set up and you like somebody's like real high performance, the stocks that they're in are really high performers, and you're like, man, for the past 3-4 months, this guy's been performing. He's getting 60% return. How the hell do you do it? You can actually go in there and mimic. So the stuff that he buys, you go buy. It doesn't have to be the same amount, because some of these guys, they got buku bucks. So you can do it on a smaller amount, but you buy the same types of stocks that person has, and then set up, because they set up their account in such a way that they have a buy a level, sell level to protect them. They got all kinds of nifty tools in there that I think people would benefit from. So you can mimic somebody else's investment portfolio and benefit from it, even being an amateur.
We'd like to actually, I'm excited for you to really, get through that, because I'd like to bring, because we're doing prosperity segments on our show. And, we always think of you, obviously. So it's I'd like to bring you on as you start to do that, because then share that with our audience too, man. I think that would be great, because they're looking for ways. You know what I mean? Look, you got to have health and you got to have wealth, right? Health and wealth.
There you go. They're both together, to be honest with you. The health and wealth.
You don't have your health, what good is the wealth? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, so a quick sidebar for those of you who are into the silver squeeze. Don't listen to the media. They're lying their asses off. If I could be totally honest here real quick, I would tell you this. It's working. It's working.
Yeah, it is.
We're squeezing the markets. The more you remove physical off the market, it's working. Nobody's selling. Nobody is selling. AJ, they went from using the 1,000-ounce silver bars on the, they use those for wholesale. Now they're starting to buy them to create what they need to on the retail side.
Is it completely gone? You can't get it anywhere now?
Oh man, it's really hard. There's huge delays. Listen to this I was listening to the interview again last night on I got to give a shout out to Marcus. His show Arcadia Economics. So he's been on this hardcore, and so I admire what he does. But they are talking about the 1,000-ounce bars, which are usually always there. Nobody ever gets them. It's really easy to get if you want them, right? No. Now, Andy Shipman from on his show said that he called up different places about the 1,000-ounce bars. They're telling him that they can't ship anything out till March, that the bars are brand new. And the reason why they can't ship out right away, they're claiming they don't have any trucks to ship it. They're lying. They don't have the inventory. London, their stores, like we have comics here. Over there, London's vault people running out. Keep pushing people. Keep buying silver. It's working.
So we should still stay away though, or be? Oh, you had one suggestion for one of those companies that does the certificates, right? That's pretty legit. Or
which one's that one?
I don't know. Is there any? What if people want to get the certificates because they can't get the actual silver? You know what I mean? Should they be doing that?
Oh no. So okay, so you're talking about EFTs and stocks like that. Look, if you, I prefer you don't. If you really want to make a difference on the value, you got to keep removing physical silver, and it can't just be that if you don't have it in your possession, then you don't own it. Now there are people out there, like come to find out, a few of my subscribers have millions, and they've bought millions. It's not exaggeration. So I get it if you don't feel safe having it in your home, you don't have like a safe somewhere to stash it or whatever. But Money Metals Exchange is the company that I work with. They do have a place for you to store in a vault, a very, very safe and secure vault, your holdings for you on your behalf if you're too nervous to hold that amount in your own home. Okay, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I'm almost at the point myself now where I'm starting to get nervous because I do have a lot. You know, so I do get it if people are feeling apprehensive about owning that much, because there's people I'm talking about that are moving millions. Let Money Metals Exchange. Not only can you buy it from them and sell it back to them when you need to, but they also have a place for a depository where you can go there and just let them store your.
They're pretty legit, man. We've used them on your recommendation too. A lot of people are, and they're actually a treat to deal with. You know, they're very nice.
You see them 200-ounce bars? I showed them on my film last night. Did you see those sexy things? Woo! I got two of them. The ladies.
Those dirty dreams for you. And
I was like they're sexy, man. So yeah, the silver market, we're doing the right thing there. But again, for those of you like, man, I would like to buy silver, but I can't afford it. Well, then maybe you consider jumping on this bandwagon right here. Look, it sells for itself. It's real simple to do. Yeah. If you got people that are into CBD oils, or somebody's got, some joint pain, having trouble sleeping. I mean, there's a ton of other things on there, and I barely just started scratching the surface. Now you're talking to two people who are using the product. Again, I just started, if I'm being honest. AJ's been on it for a while, but even though I just started on it, my shoulder pain's gone, and across my back, the one side on my right side is the pain is gone, and on the left side, it's definitely down in pain. It's not 100% gone, but we're not done yet. We just got started, and the coffee flavor is damn good. And I can say this: the melatonin
is the best. Ooh. The melatonin. You know what? People got to check out when they go to your link, Pimpy, which I see there. They should make sure when they go there, just some advice for them is that when you go there, don't click the retail option, click the preferred customer option, because you'll save money, number one, and you don't have to go on any type of monthly if you don't want to. So make sure you hit the preferred customer one on that one too. And there's value packages too. So check out the value packages so you can sell.
It's funny you should mention it, because I'm going to tell you that a couple of my subscribers went there, and so they got deals. So if you want to buy multiple products. You know what I mean? They have package deals that you might be interested in. They tell you like you could buy 8 products for X amount of dollars. So you could do that. But, for people who, they say, hey, I want to keep taking this stuff every month. Like AJ saying, there's a way to set up on there. It just simplify things. So in case you're one of these people who forget to do things, and you're like, oh man, I got to remember it. No, you don't need to do that. You can set up the products that you want monthly and set it up so that it comes out automatically. From where the payment comes from.
People, man, I'm telling you, bro, the emails I get are like, they can't get to it fast enough. They can't reorder fast enough. I mean, they're getting that kind of impact. We're like, oh my God, I'm almost out of this melatonin, or I'm almost out of my coffee berry.
Man, the melatonin is the bomb. Yeah, I told AJ, he started talking. I go, dude, I don't want to sound like an infomercial, but at the same time, I think it's important that people, we need to brag a little bit. We need to talk about this product. We don't mean to sound like we're pitching it, but the truth is, we are pitching it. That's what it is.
It's okay though, bro. It's because it's like we're passionate about it. Look, I'm very. Yes. I will say to you, like on our show, because we talk about it, and I'm super proud to talk about it, because from the bottom of my heart, I know that if people will give it a shot, there's a real high likelihood that this can really make their life better, and from a noticeable difference. You know what I mean? And I'm looking
Yeah,
at it.
well, I mean, this shoulder here, you got to understand that I was in a car accident. It got really screwed up. A lot of my, oh, no, it's nothing. You see how quick I brought it up. It wasn't like that before. I like this, you know, like, ow.
Yeah.
But no, there's nothing there. I could just, you know, whatever. Thank God. But you know what I mean? But the shoulder pain is again, when you start getting up there and you start getting more rings added to your tree trunk, you know, you're aging. That's what that means. You know, you start becoming a little bit more creakily when you get up in the morning. You sound like popcorn. And so, yeah, this I do like the coffee, though. Again, shout out to Prime, because I started drinking the coffee. I said, well, we talked about the coffee.
You see the weight he's lost? Have you seen the weight he's lost?
Yeah, no, again, I saw the coffee. I've not seen Prime.
Yeah.
I've seen a recent video of him. No, he is trimmed down a little bit, but I just thought it was because of my screen, but it's working. All right, so explain to people what you mean by the weight loss. What's that got to do with the coffee?
I'm not the coffee drinker, so I didn't personally order it myself, but I personally know. But I'll tell you what, I actually bought it as a result of watching him drink coffee, because I was like, wow, if someone could feel like that off of CBD coffee, I got to try it.
No,
I didn't end up getting the coffee myself. I got the other stuff, but I have noticed on him. I've noticed on probably like about 5 or 6 people that I know personally have it. I have noticed within weeks a noticeable difference in their facial, their face, everything, man. And just the overall balance.
Here's the funny thing. You want to hear something crazy? I didn't know it was weight loss coffee. I just thought it was good coffee.
That's what it's designed to do, but that's what's happening. You know what I mean? But apparently but I will tell you this. I did try it once because I got the samples. I tried it once, and I will tell you this. I absolutely did not feel any urge to want to eat anytime soon. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like a jittery, like I took one of those things. I just didn't feel hungry. That's all it was. Yeah.
That's, you know, it's funny you should mention that, because people are like, how come you don't eat? I go, I just don't feel like eating. I didn't realize that the coffee was a weight loss coffee. I just thought it was good tasting coffee that can help you stay focused throughout the day. I had no idea it was weight loss coffee, but yeah, I mean, you know, I really don't eat that often. And I didn't realize that was why. So that's weird that you should mention that, because everybody's like, you don't eat that much. I'm like,
I tell you what, like my Achilles heel is sugar, right? So this is helping me a lot with my sugar. Like I don't have my cravings for sugar like I did before, which is awesome for me, because that's my thing. You know what I mean? It's like sugar.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers.
Oh God, yeah. What do you call those things? Gummy bears and stuff, man. I mean, I'd have a gummy bear pillow. I would keep one if I had one, you know. But yeah, man.
Sidebar on Pimpy's bar recipe. So take a bottle, a small one, fill it up with you can fill it up with these lifesavers, right? Your favorite lifesaver.
The chewable ones, or the chewable ones, or the crunchy ones?
Yeah, either one. Yeah, I do the crunchy ones. Okay. So I just choose all the red colors. I separate all the colors, right? And then I grab little tiny bottles, like water bottles, empty them out. And then I fill them up with the lifesaver, and then pour vodka in there, and then close the cap and leave them throughout the day, and then put them in the refrigerator later on, or a freezer, to cool a little bit. Shake them up, drink those bad boys. Woo, man. Woo. You know what happens when you increase the sugar levels on alcohol?
It's like a double shot, isn't it?
Good Lord, man.
That smile on your face.
Sorry, got sidetracked there, but you know, we're talking about healthy stuff. I'm like, wait, there's a good recipe.
That's fine.
But look, I do like the coffee. The flavor is really good.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's instant coffee, guys.
April's going to start using the coffee too. She likes it, and so she's going to start ordering that. My routine, man, coffee berry, droppers throughout the day if I need it, and then the melatonin at night, man. I got my groove down, you know. And
if you're having trouble sleeping, AJ, I agree. Look, if anybody's out there having trouble sleeping, pop one of those pills. I do it, and you won't even know you're falling. Well, so make sure you're not driving. Make sure you're not operating heavy equipment.
You won't know you fell asleep. You'll fall asleep.
Make sure you're not in the middle of doing a bone ditty, because it will knock you out. All right, so take the pill. Just kick back, start watching TV, and you won't even realize that you just fell asleep. Yeah, the sleeps are good. They're long too. I mean, it's uninterrupted. I go, 8 hours. Uninterrupted. I just pop up and go, oh my God, I slept in late. Oh crap.
Yeah, I was never. I would always go maybe like 3 or 4 hours, and then wake up maybe 3 hours. Wake up.
That's me.
Wake up 3 hours. Wake up and try to struggle through it, and maybe like 7 hours later, kind of wake up. Man, I'm going a full 7 hours or 8 hours even before I wake up now. You know.
Yes.
And I'm just
amazing. Look, no, it's amazing. Awesome, you're talking to somebody that's 1 or 2 hours, like a power nap for me. Then I'm up, and even if I'm tired, I have a trouble sleeping. Another 2-3 hours go by, then I'll start feeling tired again and start to go to sleep. But if you're trying to be one of these individuals who's having trouble sleeping and you need to sleep, your 6-7 hours full, you're gonna definitely want the CBD melatonin, because that crap works so good.
Well, plus if you're one of those, if you're like us, you know what I mean, where that, hey, there's the spiritual side of everything, is that people's vibrations, and you get you got to have a good night's sleep to be able to grab that.
You do
cool vibration, because you got to go to wherever those messages come from. In your sleep state, you got to be asleep to receive them. You know what I mean? So it'll help from that standpoint too. But it does. I got to tell you, man, the vibration, just the elevation of vibrations, and how people are feeling. I'm getting hundreds of emails, bro. Just people are like, my gosh, man, I feel like I'm like next level. I feel like my channels are opening up. I mean, it's amazing.
Again, for your people who are into the yoga, into the the whole chakra thing, which I need to start getting into for real. It's something that I was passionate about before.
But it's good for you.
Yeah, so I do want to recommend that to you, but there are other products in there. I'm just now starting to scratch the surface. So as I become familiar with the products, I will share the info. It's up to you guys what you want to do with the info. But at the same time, for those of you who are out there and you're like, look, I need to figure out a way to survive. I need to figure out a way to have some kind of income come in. You actually can earn an income with these products. They make sure that you're set up. They give you the background. They give you the links. They set everything up for you. Again, when I told AJ, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, dude, this is multi-level. I'm not a fan of multi-levels. He's like, no, just stick to the product. So for those of you out there who just go, I'm not into the multi-level, I just want to buy the product, you can still do that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying there are some people out there that are looking for some type of help when it comes to earning another type of income, or a income, period. This is something you should look into. When you go there and you see the different products that they have there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You go, oh, these are going to be easy sales. Definitely.
You know what's going to happen, and this is the whole premise behind it. And again, I totally agree with everything you're saying. The reality is that probably a very, very high percentage of people are going to, from the bottom of their heart, refer this product to someone once they've tried it. I think what you're saying, which makes sense, is you might as well get paid on it if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And again, when I first 85%, I was like, dang, I don't know any multi-level company that does that. Again, don't let the words multi-level push you away. I did by mistake. Now that hindsight, because AJ was trying to tell me about their products, I was like, I automatically got turned off. I kept kind of blowing it off a little bit, and I was like, well, let's try the products. I'm looking at it, and I was like, wait, there's more than just drops. What the hell is this crypto course? What is this over here? I was like, AJ, what is this crap in here? Do you know anything about it? And so we started playing around with that. I'm like, there's all kinds of other products on here that are awesome, that a lot of people I think can benefit from it. Yeah, it's in a crypto course, man. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, I take that back. These things are good. So it's not just that these people have an opportunity for you to create a business out of it, which, trust me, there's a lot of people that are wanting to do that, and I encourage you to do so. Hey, look, do whatever you can to survive out there. Some of you guys, like I said, are stuck in with the Rona, dealing with it at your house. You can't go nowhere. Jobs have been lost. This is the way to do it. And then you can thank the Biden administration for coming in and with the pen stroke, getting rid of 1.2 million jobs. It's like, so all you pipeline people, I know you're not going to make the same kind of money, but you might want to consider using this as a way to do something, man.
Look, the reality is a supply and demand right now. Right now, there's a demand for this. I mean, it is out there. The market research says there's a demand on there. People are wanting this. It's crazy. It's literally, they call this the $1 billion green rush, is what they call it, right?
Yeah.
And it's what it is. I mean, because it's such a high demand right now. So for people, but the first thing, like what you and I did, like I did the same thing before I talked about it with our audience, Pimpy, saying what you did is try the products first. If there's part of you that feels like, hey, this may work, whatever, whether you're going to do something business-wise or not, but try the products and get it in your system. I know
we've said this already many times before, but I have to say it again. Look, for those of you who are having trouble sleeping, I'm serious. You got to go in there and try the CBD melatonin. It's phenomenal. You're talking to somebody who suffered from insomnia now for, I'll be 53 in March, man, most all my life. So these pills, it's just weird because I'm not used to being able to sleep that long.
Isn't that the best?
So Yeah, it is, but it is. I'm one of these people that if I sleep that long, I feel like I missed something or something happened. So when
Hey,
I
man.
was like, after the first time I slept all night, I was like, oh crap, what happened? What
Yeah.
I shouldn't be asleep this late. But then again, I was like, no, but it felt good. It
Yeah.
felt good to be able to sleep that long. And
Yeah.
so
Really does.
again, I kept taking it after that. Now I try to see if I could do it on my own. If I start having trouble once I start getting around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, I'm like, obviously I'm not gonna be able to sleep on my own. I will take a pill and then go right back to sleep. But um I want to encourage people to check it out. Not just that, the CBD oils work really wonders on your joints. They really do. And a lot of pains that I've been dealing with. So
Your
I'm
mind
really,
too,
really
man.
happy about that, especially in my back, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to do whatever. It's
Yeah.
just, and I had an injury, and it just, one side is completely fine. The other side is much better, almost there. But again, I just barely started.
Yeah, good for you, man. I'm glad you're having a great experience with it. I most certainly am too, and I really hope your audience does too. For real, I mean, it's I think it's a life changing stuff, man. These people get these
No,
people.
it's going to be for some people. It is like
They deserve a
look
Nobel,
at my dog.
man. I
The
know.
dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know, brother. I know.
The dog. I mean, she's like her bones when she was walking. Yeah, and she
Watch
doesn't
it.
do that no more. She's just fine,
Watch
man. I'm
how.
really happy
Yeah.
about that.
Watch how it shakes out for your pup, man. I'm telling you, your pup's gonna feel like ours are. I'm telling you, because ours were
She
like.
ain't a pup. She's old.
I know, but
She's a rescue dog. She's a pit bull.
Ours is like 7 years
She's
old.
she's an ass whipping dog, dude. She's vicious, but very loving to the family. Very, very loving. But you know, of course, it's heartbreaking.
Else.
Yeah, no. Well, no. You can come in. She's fine with strangers, but if you look like in any way, shape, or form, you know, like it's a bad situation, she'll growl first as a warning. But I'm talking about other dogs. Like we can't have other dogs around her. Unfortunately, we tried, and yeah, it didn't turn out very good. So, but for her to see her run around being so healthy and so spree, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, her legs started bowing out, and I was like, "What the hell's wrong with the dog?" You know what I mean? Like, and she's walking gingerly, and I'm like, the vet's like, "Well, she has arthritis." I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" So what do we do? Because, well, you know, there's this, there's that. But I hate when you're talking to vets and it's kind of almost looks like they seem hopelessness. You know what I mean? Like they're like, well, you know, there's it. I'm like, wow, that doesn't seem very optimistic.
It's the same stuff as like what goes on in the pharmaceutical industry, man. I mean, there's like, you know, you gotta listen. All this natural stuff, man. We're starting. I think
it's natural, exactly.
It's natural. It's all. This is like God-given stuff.
The way God tended it to be.
Yeah, right. So you know, listen, the pharmaceuticals, whatever. I mean, their jobs to tell us that, you know, they need this. You know how it goes. I mean, but you know, there's better ways out there. I'm telling you, there's better ways out there. Very well. Yeah, you know, I think we got it going on here, man. You know, so it's all good.
So look, again, I want to encourage everybody. Look, for those of you who are on Pimpy's investment chat, you know we talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrency, as well as foreign currency investments. I cannot recommend this course enough. You know, I myself am going to be going through the course, but it's the tools that they have in there that are impressive. You really need to go watch my video on there. I did a gold silver video. Let me just real quickly, as we're sitting here talking, I'm going to tell you which one, because I put a date on there like I do all of them. I should have just done this video separate from an update, but I couldn't help it. I was like, look, I'm talking about gold and silver, so let's get people into this. So it's called Gold, Silver, and Crypto News and on the date is February 9th, 2021. I said, check this out. Go in there and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the CEO actually does this webinar teaching people the platform. And as you go through and you see all the different tools that are available to you, it's yeah, there's nothing.
What are you gonna do when what are you gonna do when the company calls you and wants to hire you as a narrator, man? That was pretty good.
It's not like I'm Morgan Freeman. They're going like, great, let's get Kermit the Frog over here.
That was pretty good, though. I got to tell you something, because I see these things too. But you did a great job breaking it down for people, man. It was really first class. Really, really got me to understand it. You know, from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's what, you know, basically what I do is, like, sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's somebody out there talking about it, so I'll let them talk about it. But I realize sometimes, you know, for people who are newbies, so I try to put myself in a newbie shoes. The speculators. So when I'm listening to it, I go, wow, is a newbie going to understand that? No. So you hear me pause and go, let me explain to you differently. This way you can understand what's going on, and we're moving together. I tell everybody, all my subscribers, look, we're all in the same boat. We're trying to get to the same destiny here. All right. We want to find a way so that we can be financially free and escape from this economic plantation that's kept us enslaved for such a long time. Is there a way to do it? Yeah, there's multiple ways to do it, but you just have to have the You have to have the will to do it. You have to have the the discipline to do what's right. I do want to once again encourage those of you who are struggling and you can't find a job anywhere to at least consider this as a possible way to earn income, because people can earn a lot of money. And I'm not talking like a couple $100 here or there. No, thousands of dollars. We know people who are earning. That's not an exaggeration. That's the fact. Thousands of dollars doing this thing, and you can see why.
It's a need right now, is what it is. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it's a need right now. It's the time. It's like no different than, what I equate this to, man. It's right back about what, 7, 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe, when the housing market was just going absolutely insane and everybody wanted to jump on the housing market and nothing could go wrong, right? Everybody was getting mortgages and stuff like that. Nothing could go wrong. It's like this. It's like that wave. We are just on that part of that wave right now with this, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, we just don't want it to crash like the housing market did then.
I don't think, what I mean? It's health and wellness. You know what I mean? I think that's
that's the thing about the products that are in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We need to do one of these days so we can show them. We need to find a way to do a show like we're doing now and just cruise through the website and let people see.
Yeah.
Look, you can do it on your own. The links are here. You can go to this right here. This link that you see on your screen there, you could go there and it'll allow you to move around on other places. But this just takes you to the oils, the essentials. And you'll see what we're talking about. But they even have like mouth sprays in there. I tried the shampoos in there.
So April uses the shampoo. She loves that for her. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good with it. And then
shampoo. I don't know. I might want to find something. I heard it helps with the stimulation of growth, huh?
But I just tried the spray, so I'll let you know how those do. But I just ordered the sprays on that. I ordered a couple of those, so I'll let you know on those as soon as I get feedback on that.
Yeah, right, and I can vouch for the dog stuff, because
dog stuff's amazing. I can tell you.
Yeah.
I know my dogs I got 3 of them. They're like us. They're my family also, man. And those dogs, they don't eat dog food, man. They eat regular food, and then with their bacon flavored CBD on it.
Yeah, it's bacon flavored, you guys.
Yeah,
for the dogs.
What are they gonna say? No,
you got to try it. It helps other dogs. So, anyways, me and AJ were just talking. I was like, no, there's got to be a way we can relay this information. I don't want people to feel like we're pitching it, because it's actually really important and the products are damn good. But at the same time, for those individuals who have an opportunity to, or is looking for an opportunity to find a way to make some type of income, this is definitely the place you want to look at. When you go through and you see all the products, you'll know what we're talking about. This is coming from a man who is not a fan of multi-levels. I'm not. But when I saw that, I said, well, it's easy to do because the products on it, everybody knows, everybody wants, and everybody needs. And it's just not one area. I mean, there's ones for travel. There's a cryptocurrency course. There's a thing in here for hair care products. There's a thing in here for your dogs. You know what I mean? Everything is in there. It started to become a one-stop shop, in my opinion. It literally has everything in there. If they start selling freaking cars, I'm out of there, dude. That's it.
No, it's pretty interesting what they did. It's the first I've ever seen of it, because I'm not a big fan of multi-levels either. I mean, it's the traditional stuff that people want to run away from. And but again, because the product was there, I put that beside me for a second. Because
I got to interrupt you, AJ. I got to interrupt you, because when you told me this about this company, damn well it got my attention. So for those of you out there who are like me, you click gold and silver. Ready for this? If you do the multi-level company, you do the multi-level company and you earn the income, AJ, tell them what their options are.
One of their options, which is what grabbed your attention, you're absolutely right. So funny, I forgot about that. Is they actually pay you, if you would like to, in gold and silver. You can be paid in gold and silver. I don't know. I guess it's still the same.
For those of you people out there that for those of you people out there that are like, hey, I don't have a way to pay for my precious metals. There you go. So don't say, oh, the poor stay poor and the rich get rich. This company pays you in gold and silver. I was like, wait, what the hell? Ling, you got my attention. What are we going to talk about? So, I want to encourage people. Look, there's another way right there for you guys to get into precious metals. This platform, when you go there and you see all the products on there, you're going to go, this is going to be easy to do. And the fact that you can earn an income from these people, and that income being precious metals. So let's say you earn, hypothetically, $10,000 worth of commissions for the month. It's actually very easy. Okay. And then you tell them, pay me in silver. So now you got $10,000 worth of silver, but then all of a sudden the silver value shoots up. So that $10,000 might potentially become 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why you want to get paid into precious metals, because it can continue to accumulate value. So it's not like you get a check and you're like, oh, I got the check. It's fiat currency. It's in my bank. It's digital currency. I spend it. It's at the bank earning nothing. No. Get it in precious metals. That's what you do. Okay.
Yeah, they're way ahead of this curve with doing as far as these companies by making it, like, again, we're on the CBD trend. You connect it to the money trend. With the platform there. There's people that are under the travel part of it. There's people all about the essential. I mean, they seem to have they've done some really good planning. You could tell as far as getting their bases covered.
No, I mean, it's whoever decided what products should be on there was really smart. Because all these products are things that people need and want. Mm-hmm. So it's not like some haphazard, shitty
people
site.
are buying this stuff right now. Yeah. People are buying all their things that they got right now. They're buying it right now. People are buying trading courses. People are buying CBD. They're buying oils. They're buying sprays. They're buying everything like that.
Well, I'm a person who loves to travel, so I haven't got into it yet, but I'm going to go on there and take a peek what they have to offer. So look, again, if you are a person that wants to earn a supplemental income, I encourage you guys to go look at this. And I never thought I would ever say that about a multi-level company ever. But the fact that they'll pay you in precious metals, yeah, that caught my attention. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it because it's products that I know people want and need.
Yeah, they do. And stay well, everybody, for real. I mean, stay well, and when you stay well, you'll be prosperous that much faster. That's always been my opinion. You're
there.
Yeah, you got it. So,
and for those of you people that's already been purchasing items out there, give it a few weeks and keep trying them. And then for those of you in the course, keep trying it, and then just reach out to me because I want feedback on this. I really do. If everybody's saying, oh, this isn't what I thought it was, trust me, I don't have no problems with saying it. I don't. And then for those people who are, look, I learned a crap load of stuff, then fine, let me know because I don't have no problem saying it. Promise you I don't. Products, I want to encourage you guys to try the products. They're very, very affordable, thank God. So I have a health store down the street from us. And if you ever been to a health store, sure, they got good products, but that crap is
twice as much, man. Well, that's the thing. They're just a lot more. Because I have a health food right behind my house too, and the same stuff they sell for literally 2.5 times the amount. It's just common around here,
Yeah. So you guys, so you see the link there. It says hempworks.com/Pimpy. Go there, but it won't just be about the products that are hemp products. You can move around, I believe, on the website and see the crypto course, and they have good videos for you guys in there for you guys to get an idea. So just click them, and it's like an infomercial but shorter, and then or a commercial. That's more like it. So you can go there, see the commercials, and decide if you want to try the products. But for me, the melatonin, I got 2 of those little bad boys. I did get I got 2 droppers. I got the coffee, and I got the Cumulin. Is that the one? Is that called?
Curcumin. Yeah, it's like turmeric. Yeah. It's like turmeric in the CBD, like infused CBD kind of thing.
Which is really super healthy for you.
My mom takes that. That's her thing. The curcumin. That's the one she takes. She takes 2 of those.
Yeah, and they keep you pretty focused throughout the day, which is nice.
And it's balanced out. It's from God, man. It's from God, So
yeah, exactly. So, anyways, me and AJ were talking about. I was like, dude, look, I don't want to pitch a commercial. I want to be genuine, and so we're doing this like we are right now. And that's because AJ's been doing this much longer than I have. But again, even though I've not been doing it for that long, even though I haven't been doing it that long, it's already, thank God, it's already working. But more than anything, screw everything else. Don't get me wrong. 2 things. One, the fact that my dog is walking really nice is a huge, huge plus for me because I love my pets. So to see her not in pain as much as I like to think that's what it is because she's not walking gingerly. She's walking pretty good. So I like to think that it's helping her big time. And the other thing, the fact that they pay in precious metals is huge for me. Huge for me. Precious metals, always, I'll take it.
There you go, buddy. There you go. I'm glad you. I may you be blessed with a ton of them.
Yeah. Oh, well, I got a ton. So
it's good to get the word out about this stuff. It really is. We
want to encourage you guys to go check it out. Look, take a free tour. The links are down there. buy one product, check it out, see what you think. There are packages for larger deals. There is a cryptocurrency course that I cannot brag enough about. I'm serious. When you go there, you'll see why. Go watch the video that I just spoke about, and you'll see why. But other than that, you won't know till you try it. And I will be leaking. I'll be reaching out to people, and you know, getting their input on this is really what I want.
Right on, right on. Thank you, brother. That's good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Good to chat with you about this.
You too. You guys, let us know what you think. We'll catch you later.